I was like this close to not uploading this video at all. It is currently 1:21 a.m. on the same day that this video is being uploaded. I apologize if the quality is questionable, if the edits are low, and if things might not make sense because I don't have a script and I wanted to. I felt like you deserve some type of information as to what's going on. As you can tell by the thumbnail and title of this video, I need a break. I need to take a step away. Now, this mentality I would normally push back against and say that for me, I'm all scatterbrained, I apologize. Destiny is my job and has been my passion. I love playing this game, but more than that, I love making content for this game. As of late, what I have to do, play this game in order to make content, has been extra difficult. I feel like I'm being pushed out of the Destiny space, not by the community, not by the players, but by the developers. I feel like who I am as a person is just not needed anymore. And outside of content being given to the game that I can kind of like take by collateral, it's difficult for me to enjoy this game because of this overwhelming mindset that is plaguing me, that the philosophy of the game is changing from what I initially signed up for. I apologize if that makes no sense or if that sentence makes no sense. Like I said, I don't have a script and I kind of suck without a script. This is a new low for me in the Destiny space. The only time that was like this for me was back way before, like right before Curse of Osiris. I actually jumped out of Destiny 2 the first time way back in vanilla because it was just not the game I thought it was going to be. I came off of Destiny 1, came into Destiny 2 and went, okay, this is weird. I can try to like this. I didn't end up liking it and I bailed for about a year and I came back in Forsaken. I really hope that the final shape is the Forsaken of modern era of Destiny. However, with the decisions that have been made, particularly for me as a veteran Destiny 2, particularly a PvP player, I just don't think that that's the case. Maybe that's for the better. Maybe that's fine. But it's something that, well, at least right now, kind of sucks and it's really wearing me down. And all of this has been recontextualized because of my career. This has been the first time I've ever been able to look at somebody square in the eye and say, I am a YouTuber, I am a content creator, and not have them laugh in my face because it's actually true. And I can't just give this up. I would take this job 1,000,000% of the time, every single time. But that doesn't mean that there aren't lows, right? And this is one of those lows. The hardest thing I would say is sort of like my mental state that has come out of this. It is hard to separate your value as a human being from how you're doing as a content creator. It's a weird thing. I've talked to other content creators. They share a similar thing. I know I'm not special in this regard, but it's really hitting hard right now, where if you see videos not doing well, you feel like you've done something wrong. You feel like you're less valid in some way. Not that that's true, and the community will thankfully constantly remind you that that's not true. But going forward, just looking at how things are going, I don't know if I want to be on that sinking ship. I don't know if I was supposed to be on this ship for as long as I have been. I still plan on sticking with Destiny, but I need a break. If you've come to this point and you've watched all the way up to this point, this is the point of the video. I need a break. I am going to be uploading less frequently. And when I do upload, it's probably going to be in a way that doesn't require me to actually engage and play with the game. It's probably going to be something like spicy clips, maybe once a week. It depends on where I'm at. I can't just stop. As much as I would probably be best for me to just stop for a long extended period of time until I feel like I'm ready to come back. I've been playing Call of Duty and doing all this other stuff, and I've been enjoying that, playing Zelda Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, whatever it's called, and all of that has been great, but I can't just stop. My future, my ability to pay for my food and my housing and my car or whatever all depends on if I'm able to make a video that people enjoy and that people watch. Thankfully, my low hasn't been apparent. Didn't mean to repeat that word in the videos because nobody has really pointed it out. Nobody said, "Hey, are you okay?" Which is good. I have been trying to mask that for a while, and it's frankly terrifying just making this video because I don't know if people are going to be like, "Well, if you're not going to upload as much, I'm going to bail out. See ya," which would be fair, right? Because just like with Destiny, you joined into this channel for a particular reason, and now that maybe that reason isn't there for you, you might have other things. I hope that's not the case. I hope you stick with me, but I don't know. I don't blame you. So, to reiterate, because I want to make sure that this is absolutely critically clear, I am not leaving Destiny permanently. This is a temporary hiatus, a small break, and just a rollback on the amount of content that I'm doing for my own sake. I still have to be able to maintain some type of upload schedule, roughly speaking, both, again, for my own sake, because it keeps me busy, keeps me happy, but just because not very few channels can just stop and come back and have their career still be there. So, you know, that's a thing. So what's actually changing here is you're pretty much not going to see me for 7 days. That means no streams, no uploads. I just need a break. I'm actually going to be out of state visiting some family. Hopefully that helps kind of shake up that mindset a little bit, and hopefully I come back renewed, but I don't know. We will see. I know that I have to keep uploading, and I'm sorry I'm repeating myself. I really am. I'm terrible without a script. All right, let's talk about what needs to change. If I were to like sit Bungie collectively down and say, "Hey guys, if I could have one thing," or whatever it may be, any number of things, for me the biggest thing is a shift in philosophy. The continued actions, which are their way of communicating, that I've been given, is that players like myself, who are primarily PvP focused, just don't matter. We aren't earning cash, so who cares? We aren't hardly getting any new maps. The modes we are getting are relatively contrary to what we've been hoping for, which is more gunplay focused stuff. The sandbox updates, they used to be fast. Does anybody remember the Hardlight meta? Maybe for like a second, because there was a period of time when things seemed to, like, it all made sense. Things were hopeful. And I wish Lightfall was that hope. And look, we're going to be back for Lightfall because we kind of have to be. But I don't know if that's going to be the golden egg that we're hoping, the size of the golden egg we're hoping it's going to be. I might have to decide to go to variety type stuff, as you have seen many other channels doing. This has been something on my mind far before those other channels even mentioned that, by the way, so don't blame them or whatever might come out of that. YouTube comment section be kind of weird like that sometimes. This has been something that's been on our mind for a while. Anyway, back to the philosophy thing. It's a philosophy thing. It's a philosophy change that needs to happen at Bungie. There's the communication that is done through their actions that I feel like needs to be changed. I feel like I'm not appreciated as a player. I feel like I'm just there just to, you know, spend some cash and move on, and that really sucks. And I hope that changes. I love Destiny for what it can be, not necessarily for what it is. And I guess I need to start seeing Destiny become what I would hope it would be, even in some small capacity, rather than where we are right now. Is that unfair? Perhaps it is. I don't know. I hope you stick with me. I am terrified, absolutely terrified to be even discussing this right now. I don't even want to like give it that power, quote unquote. I don't even want to put that out there, but I have to be honest. And I feel like you all need to know. If variety content would be something you'd be okay with, not that that's going anywhere anytime soon. Again, to reiterate, I've had a lot of people get confused on that when we did a live stream talking about this. We're not going to variety anytime soon, at least not hopefully. Would you still be with us? I just be honest. If not, that's okay. It just gives me some data. I'm actually going to go ahead and make a YouTube poll probably about this too. As always, bless your faces and deuces.